On Monday morning, I woke to calls. They're arresting the students. They're arresting your students. I arrived to Grove and Prospect to a Yale shuttle and a New Haven cop at the driver's seat. I see my friend already in the van. I recognize them from the silhouette of her hair. We met on campus years ago when snipers were shooting peaceful protesters in Gaza. I know that isn't enough information to narrow us to a specific date, and I'm angry.
Occupation's gotta go!
A few hours later, the Yale president would call them an outside agitator. But the night before, I heard the students embrace her. They called her mother. Around the Yale shuttle, I see the cops loading my students. It's too early for me to tell who is Yale police and who is New Haven. For a moment, I think I see the kids with machine guns that I faced in Bilain, in Al-Quds, in occupied Jaffa. They stand the same way, upright in boots. Their weapons do little to mask their trembling. In our masses, they are the ones that are afraid. I rub my eyes, but it doesn't matter. I know they are the same. They are trained by the same people, and they serve the same people.
Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Long live Palestine!
Long live Palestine!
Give it up for our amazing speaker!
So we had already been occupying Beinecke Plaza for the week prior, like doing like poly-ed teach-ins and like singing and again art. Like Yale is a super artsy institution, so we've been making art for like a couple days. And then it only seemed natural to like escalate because we hadn't gotten what we wanted, which was disclosure. Because we know that Yale invests, but they haven't told us like the exact amount. We have like an amazing team of people who've like mapped out like about how much they think they've invested. We think there's about 3,500 shares in Raytheon and Elbit Systems, weapons manufacturers, but we're not sure. So we deserve to fucking know. So yeah, but by the end of our occupation on Beinecke, they hadn't give us what we wanted. So like again, it only seemed natural to like start pitch tents.
I just wanted to say, y'all better get comfortable, okay? Again, please look to your marshals in the yellow vest if you have any questions. And I just wanted to tell you about these missiles that I've been making for the past couple of days. I'm not an artist, but I really love to make stuff. Thank you. That was me fishing. Sorry. But okay, so this is a 13-foot MK-84, a 2,000-pound bomb that in our recent package to Congress, we sent 1,800 of them. And just to give you a little bit of context about the radius of one of these dropped from right here would extend out to Ben Franklin and down to Chapel Street. Essentially all of Yale destroyed with one of these. They drop hundreds of these on Rafah a day. On this one, in particular, we have Salave's email that he sent us on where he tells us that the main organizers of the occupation are, quote, non-Yale affiliated outsiders. He construes them and the nature of our protest as violent and non-peaceful. I'm sorry, have you been here? We've literally just been singing and making art for days. For days. How our protests have been because none of them have been here. How would you know the nature of our protest if you haven't even seen it? Liars. They've sent emails trying to divide us and New Haven. Yale would be nothing without New Haven. Nothing. And yeah, I just wanted to say, let's take a little rest. How about you introduce yourself to the person next to you? Tell them your sign. What kind of potato would you be if you were cooked? Yeah, what did you do yesterday? Yeah, okay. Well, let us know if you have any questions. Thank you so much.
It was cool to be part of the first wave, for sure. It was really cool and also like, I mean, Netanyahu addressed us by name. Period.
Shaking in his boots.
I know, it really is. But yeah, like to be addressed by Bisan, and like we got this video from Children of Gaza, and like I've been crying about it for days. Like they're like, we love you. But like throughout this all, we don't want it to be about our arrests. Like it's about Gaza, and like we don't want to take away from that. Like this is all about Gaza, and like that's something that like we start each day in our encampment with, like centering Gaza, because like it can be super easy to like get absorbed in like, oh, we got arrested. Okay, you know, like people, yeah. Does that make sense?
Far worse can happen.
Yeah, I really want to put this down. So,
yeah.
Is that enough?
In solidarity, we shall not be moved, just like a tree that's planted by the water. We shall not be moved until Gaza's free. Until Gaza's free, we shall not be moved. Until Gaza's free, we shall not be moved, just like a tree that's planted by the water. We shall not be moved.
What are we can hear?
We shall not be moved. Divest from war. We shall not be moved, just like a tree that's planted by the water.